Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Now, as you may see, it does appear as though Barnabas has a green beard. Now, there is a very good reason for that, and that is because on my attempt to record the fight with the old Dragon Slayer, I had, well, let's just say I had a couple of deaths, and then when I was just about to kill him, my space on my recording drive ran out, so the recording stopped and I was not able to capture the kill. So I started a whole new character, and this is him, Barnabas the Third. Yes, the previous one was Barnabas the Second, and as you see here, we have changed up a few things. Now, one of you did, well, give me the advice to get a great shield, because it does have, well, 95% damage reduction, very nice indeed, and to also use this sword here. Now, I didn't realize, but I actually had this for quite some time on Barnabas II, and I never used it. And I thought to myself, well, why didn't I use it? Because it's absolutely amazing. It's really, really good, and hopefully we'll be able to see the effectiveness as we go along. Now, what I have also done is, thankfully enough, I was lucky to acquire, where is it now? This. There we go. We acquired an old knight's shield from one of those large enemies on the way to the old Dragon Slayer, and we are going to be equipping that because it has 100% damage reduction, and I thought, well, that has to be a good weapon, surely, or shall we say a good shield. So let's speak to Melentia, and I think we are probably going to be buying some more life gems, because who knows, we may want to head over to, well, No Man's Wharf and explore a little bit more there, because the same fellow that gave me the hints and tips about the shield also told me about a couple of items that I missed over there. So hopefully we'll be able to explore that area a little bit after we have taken out the old Dragon Slayer. So we're going to be heading to the Tower of Flame, and I will make my way there, and we'll see how well we can do. Now, yes, I did have a couple of deaths, as I say, on Barnabas II, so yes, I'm not entirely sure how many there were, because of course I promptly deleted that footage because I was such in a rage about losing it that, yeah, that was not too pleasant, was it? No, not at all. So let's just try to make sure that we don't take any damage from these guys. But as you see, it does appear as though the Bastard Sword is doing an incredible job so far. And yes, I do need to make sure that our life gem count stays as high as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our time. We're going to make sure that we can get as many kills here without having any issues at the moment. And no! Okay, that was lucky. Now, I must mention that I do really enjoy using this Bastard Sword. It has one of the better movesets in the game, according to the fellow that actually gave me the hint as well as obviously me trying it out. But wow, it's really, really good. I like it a lot, and hopefully we'll be able to take out that guy before he swings at me. It appears not. Unfortunate. Okay. Oh no, that's not good. I really should have blocked that, I think. There we are, that's the block. Look at that! That block is absolutely amazing. Very nice indeed. Okay, yeah, the blocking is absolutely essential, I think. So, yes, okay, another life gem. We do have them for use, I suppose. They will not stay sitting in our inventory for long, that is for sure. Do bear in mind, however, that this old knight's shield does appear to have a very low durability, as you can see. It only has 16 out of 20, whereas the, well, other shield over here has 80. So, yes, maybe what we want to do, actually, before we encounter that guy, we want to use this until we get over to the old Dragon Slayer, and then we'll use the 100% damage. And hopefully the shield won't get absolutely wrecked on the way there, or at least while we are in battle with him, because, yes, 95% damage reduction is fine, but 80 durability is really, really good. So, want to be cautious about that. Oh, that fellow has a slow roll by the looks of things. I suppose he doesn't really mind, considering he has a very nice shield, as far as I can tell. Okay, now, I've gotten a little... I was going to say, I've gotten a little better at fighting these guys, but that appears to be a little bit of a white lie right there. Yes. Okay. Well, the best I can do, I suppose, is just avoid getting killed here. There we are. At least I swung at both of them at once. That's okay. There we go. As you see, the Bastard Sword is absolutely amazing, really, really good. Of course, I'm pretty sure most of you already knew this, and were probably face-palming at my use of the halberd. But even though I do really enjoy using the halberd, I found that it was potentially for a more expert player. Because what you need to do, as one of you stated in the comments, is actually hit your opponent with the head of the weapon, rather than the actual pole, of course. So, yes, it actually gave me more issues than I knew what to do with, so that was a little unfortunate, I have to admit. And as you see, I have not attempted the old Dragon Slayer with Barnabas III just yet, so this is the very first time we are attempting it. And, well, I suppose it technically isn't the very first time, but yes. This will be a good time, I suppose, to show off the fact that I have not picked up this ring yet, because one of you told me about a chest that was here, and I just cannot believe that I looted this body before, and then I completely ignored the chest. So, there we are. I just thought it was some sort of ceremonial monument, I suppose. But there it is, and we have one of the best rings in the game, according to you there. So, we are going to be equipping it. There we are. And what it does is it limits the HP reduction when hollow. So when you die, you lose less HP, I would assume. So that is very, very good indeed. And I'm actually thinking, should I use the Old Knight shield or should I use this shield? Because I'm wondering now, is this going to break? It probably is going to break, actually. I'm a little bit skeptical about that. So I think we're probably just going to keep the Great Shield at the moment, and maybe we'll try and find some other 100% damage reduction. But nevertheless, let's head in to the old Dragon Slayer, see how well we do. I do have relatively full HP, so I think we should be okay. Now, do bear in mind that he is going to use a lot of our stamina. Yeah. Okay, come on. Let's concentrate now. Let's try and do this first time, and that's definitely not concentrating, is it? No. Okay, come on. Okay. Come on. Let's do this. Okay, now, I do realize that he has a puncturing ability where he lunges at you and it's basically unblockable, so that definitely hurts way more than anything else that he's able to do. Yes, so this, as you can probably tell, was the way things were going previously, but yeah, I did actually get very close to defeating him, and may have even defeated him, but we will never know, will we? Because, of course, that footage is now into the void, and yes, thanks to my rage, and there we are. So, yeah, I will be running back to the old Dragon Slayer, and I will see you soon. Okay, so here we are. We are now ready to head back into the mist, and into the battlefield of crushed dreams. Yes, that's what I'm calling it. And we are now about to, hopefully, destroy the old Dragon Slayer once and for all. So, let's just make sure that we don't take too much damage to begin with. And, yes, okay. Okay, he's doing some very strange maneuvers at the moment. I have to admit, he's not doing what I would expect him to do, but I suppose I'm not complaining. Definitely not complaining, that is for sure. Okay, he's going to do that once again, but thankfully I can block that no problem. And, he's going to do the magic. Yes. Aha, okay, we need to get away from that. That is a great time to heal, by the way, as well. Oh, no. Okay, come on, do your worst. That maneuver, I really hate that. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can do this. No problem at all. Now, just be cautious, just be cautious. Make sure that we don't get... Yeah, okay. Okay, need to make sure our stamina is fine, because of course it can go downhill very fast, like that. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Okay, come on. Do your worst. Ah, yes, there we go. He's going over there. That's fine. Now we can probably do a strong attack on him. Yes, there we go. And we actually got away with it with only a glancing blow dealt by him. And there's the thrusting attack. That's the one that I was a little bit worried about. And it does appear as though we are going to be taking him out. There we go. Okay, so, yes, not too bad. Yes, unfortunately, I did have to do a few things in terms of deaths in Barnabas 2's life, and I'm probably going to be adding those deaths because I just think that's fair. So, I think I died 5 or 6 times on it, and of course I died once here, so 7 times, so add 7 deaths to the death counter. I'm just reminding myself in editing to do that, and there we go. So, now we can move on to the NPC, and I'm not entirely sure who he is because I did not speak to him at that point, as I realized that my recording had just ended, and I promptly Alt-F4'd the game because I thought, oh, maybe I can prevent it from saving, but no. Yes, that was a little unfortunate there, but nevertheless, we are now going to be speaking to whoever this is, and we'll see what he says.
Transient being. This is no place for one such as you. Be gone. You are not needed. Transient being, nothing has changed. You would never make a Knight of the Blue, and I have nothing more to say. Be gone. You are not needed. Transient being.
Oh, okay, so it appears that that is all he is saying. Well, apparently, yes, it might be something to do with the cracked blue orbs, perhaps, that we picked up from those guys outside. And, a tower shield. The tower shield might be better. Aha, yes, I see. This is definitely something we want to think about using. So we are definitely going to need 30 strength. Wow. Okay, well, we have 24 strength at the moment, only 6 more levels. I think we should be able to do that. No problem at all. Very nice shield, I have to admit. And, well, yeah, actually, let me know in the comments if you think that tower shield is a good idea, because it does have 100% damage reduction and 90 durability, which is very good, I have to admit. Oh, wait a minute. There's actually a path down here. Is there a secret wall here? No, unlikely. Now, I must just mention as well, in No Man's Wharf, there was a secret wall, according to the fellow that gave me all of these tips, right next to where we found the Estus Flask shard, and I must just say that that is absolutely ironic, because I check every other wall, and yeah, I didn't check that one, so that's rather impressive. So yes, there we are, we're going to light this bonfire, and try illusory wall, really? Okay, wait a minute, maybe there's something here? Maybe I can hit this statue? No, there's a couple of statues here. Wait, are these statues something that I need to activate somehow? Maybe, but I am unsure as to what to do here. All of the walls look exactly the same, so... okay, well, I do believe that maybe one of you will tell me, who knows. And yes, there we go. Okay, so we have defeated the old Dragon Slayer, and I do believe it is about time to head back to Majula, although we were just there, but it would be rather nice to, I suppose, level up some of our skills. And I would like to get 20... maybe 28 in strength? I'd like to get to 30 at least, but yeah, let's see what we can do here. Okay, so how much does it take? Aha, 2200 to level up once. So let's see what we can do. Whoa, I can actually get to 30. That is amazing. Okay, we're going to do that. And we're going to get some more in endurance as well. I do believe endurance is going to help us out quite a bit. And I think that should be fine. Okay, if getting 30 strength is a bad idea, then I do apologize, but I thought, well, that tower shield is just absolutely amazing. I do think it's going to help us out quite a bit. Now, the one thing that it is going to do is put us overweight. So what we're going to do instead is equip our bandit gauntlets. Yeah, that doesn't really make much difference, does it? And we'll equip our brigand trousers, because they look amazing. Yes. And we'll go for some brigand armor as well. And then we'll change the helm to the brigand hood. Yes, look at that. We're looking amazing now. Oh, yes. And we can still roll pretty well as well. That's pretty nice. Okay, so without further ado, let's head over to No Man's Wharf, and we'll see whether I'll be able to approach the secret wall in that area, as well as attempting to find some other items that you all let me know about. So yes, let's head over this way, and hopefully I won't get absolutely massacred along the way, because these guys, they are, well, pretty good. But I'm hoping I will just be able to stay alive as much as possible, really. And that was a bad idea, wasn't it? Okay, I have a tower shield. Why didn't I use it? That might be an idea. And let's try not to face our back to this guy either. And I was able to take him out in one hit. That is the power of the bastard sword, of course. So, not bad at all. Now, as you see, there is an item there. I was not able to get that last time I was here either. Now, let's just try this. There we are. Very nice. And, oh, unfortunate that the follow-up strike was not able to deal enough damage to take that guy out. But I suppose we'll be able to do this easily enough anyway, so not bad at all. There we are. Oh, actually, I think what we probably want to do is use our halberd here up until the point when we come across those bleed people. I'm not entirely sure what they're called, because one of you did actually help me out and tell me what they're called, but yes, for the life of me I cannot remember what you said, so that's all disappointing. Okay, do a lot of damage there. I'm not afraid of these guys anymore, by the way, so I don't really need to worry too much. There we are. Pretty easy to take out, and, oh, a tattered cloth robe. So I suppose if you wanted to be a pyromancer, then there's a robe for you right there. Okay, so we've been in here, of course. I'm going to try and make sure that we are as efficient as possible in finding our way back. And I do believe it is this way. So let's see what we can do here. He's going to throw some oil at us. That's not too nice of him. Ow! Hey, how dare you? Come on, lower your shield. How dare you use that? Okay, come on. Okay. Well, it does appear as though this fellow in particular is rather voracious, is he not? Last time I was here, he was a pushover, but apparently it is the Let's Play curse. It is one of those things where you are perfectly fine off camera, and as soon as you're doing something relatively important, and obviously that is while recording, you are cursed to play terribly, so do bear that in mind. Okay, well, excuses over with. We are just going to head over here, take out this guy as best we can, and there we are. That should be fine. I know I'm taking a lot of damage here, but I do believe that I don't really mind too much. We do have a lot of life gems and healing abilities. There we are. Take that guy out as well. Alright, so now let's see here. Chest ahead, yes I know, thank you. Wait a minute, is there something over here? No, I don't think so. Okay, now I think this is actually the way to the shortcut, so hopefully we'll be able to use that and not fall down the stairs. There we are. That's what I like the halberd for. It's very, very nice reach. And yeah, you fall off there. Did he die? No, he didn't die, and now I'm... Whoa... Okay. Okay, whoa, okay, never mind. It does appear as though that guy means business. He is another one of those fellows. Wow, I'm not entirely sure why they've become so difficult, but yes, nevertheless, I will be cutting away, and I will meet you back at that exact location. Okay, so I have made it over here where we were previously. As you see, I've just killed a lot of units, and this is the fellow that took us out before. Or actually, no. The guy over there, behind him, is the one. But, nevertheless, we do seem to be okay. And, yes, we are now going to be heading onward. And hopefully I'll be able to find that area. Now, we are going to be faced with a couple of these guys. Oh, my. Okay. For some reason, they are doing a lot of damage. Goodness me. I think I may need to change up my armor after we are finished here. I need to make sure that I stay alive rather considerably. And I actually thought this was one of the walls, but... it does not appear so. Illusory wall ahead? Really? I don't think so. It looks like it, but I don't think That is the case. Okay, here we go. Now, this, I believe, is on the way to it? I think so. This way, I think. Yes, here we go. Okay, so this is where we need to go. That's the illusory wall over there. And then, of course, we have a lot of poison vases here, which are, suffice it to say, not too pleasant. And thankfully enough, the poison killed this guy, so we don't need to worry about him too much. And now we can head over here, hit this, there we are, and oh, there's a crystal lizard! Oh no. Oh no. What? I was not able to hit it with that? Oh my goodness, okay, well, there we go. It appears that I'll have to return here at some point and collect that thing. And yes, we'll just pick up these things here. Fading soul, very nice. And then there's a chest. And a Royal Soldier's Ring, aha, okay. So let us see what that actually does. Royal Soldier's Ring, aha, it increases maximum load. And just as I was saying about us having to change our armor, that is great. Okay, so let's change our armor up a little bit. Let's use knight armor. And we can still roll very well because of that ring, so that is great. Now, let's see here, shall we improve our gloves any further? Shall we use some brigand gloves? Yeah, why not? And what else should we have here? Let's use a... we could use this. Just about. There we are. Okay, that is much better, in terms of protection at least. And now, this is where I'm a little unsure where to go. I think I haven't gone down there just yet. Not on Barnabas III, anyway. And I think... Ow. How dare you. I think it's up here, actually. I think it's up there I need to go, so I think I probably need to go back up here. Okay, I'll cut away, and once I have arrived, I will cut back. Okay, so we are now here in front of these blood fellows, and now, as you may see, I have run through them this way around, and we started on those stairs over there where the light is, and now this is where we want to go, because there are 2 chests in this area, and I'd like to see what is within them. So let's see what we can do. Let's try and take them out as best we can. Unfortunately, they do seem to have a knack of being able to make us bleed, unfortunately, but only 3 hits and they are down, so it's not too bad. And we'll just be able to heal up with a life gem, and yes, as you see there, the wall is destroyed, and maybe I'll be able to get by here. It does appear so. There is 1 remaining in here, thankfully enough. Now let's just go to town on him. There we go. Thank you very much. There's another one that drops down as well. Unfortunate, but we will have to deal with him. Let's do it. There we are. And yes, in this room, I do believe. In this room is where we need to be for the chests. There we are. Take that guy out. And here we are. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we have 2 chests, and we have this fellow here who is drinking, and he has a very large beard. So this is going to be rather interesting, to say the least. So let us speak and... Wait a minute. Is that thing coming towards me? No. Okay, yeah, you stay out there. That's what you get. Okay, so yes, we will be speaking to him.
Who are you? I, Gavlan. Gavlan wheel, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul. What you want? With Gavlan, you wheel, you deal.
Aha, okay, so he is apparently a merchant, and it does appear as though you can sell items to him, and I do believe that one of you told me that he is the only merchant that you can actually sell items to, so that is very good to know. There is a ring here that increases poise, There is also poison arrows, which we may want to buy, actually. I think we'll buy some. Let's buy 10 for 600 souls. I think that should be pretty reasonable. And what else does he sell here? He sells poison moss, as well as poison throwing knives, and rotten pine resin. Wow, that's going to be very useful, no doubt. So, there we are, and I think we're probably going to be talking with him.
Gavlan will. Gavlan.
Aha, okay, so he says the same things, but does this mean that he is going to be joining us at Majula? I do hope so. Well, nevertheless, we are going to be opening these chests, and we will see what is within them. Aha, okay, so we can block this relatively easily. There we are. Not too bad. Make sure that Gavlan is okay, and we'll pick up the item, Silver Talisman. And then there is another chest here. And what is within it? A great sword! Aha, okay, so that is not bad. What is the great sword? Oh my. Wow, it's actually got some lovely damage, I have to admit. And it is an ultra great sword, as you can see. In comparison to the bastard sword being a regular greatsword, this is an ultra greatsword. And, oh my goodness, 22 weight. That's how much it weighs. Look at it! What? What is this? Oh my goodness, I've turned into Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Amazing! Oh my. Okay, very slow. But it has the same moveset as the bastard sword by the looks of things. Let's try this out, shall we? Maybe a little bit better than that, though. Yes, that might help. Okay. Okay, whoa, it does a lot of damage. But it is incredibly slow. Yes. Okay, well, that's definitely something to watch out for, but... Whoa, okay, the reach on it is pretty impressive as well, but yeah, nevertheless, I do believe I will probably be using the other one, even though it does look mighty impressive, I have to admit. Wow, okay, well, nevertheless, I do believe that was a very successful episode, and next time on Dark Souls 2, I will be returning here in human form, and I will summon Lucatiel to take on the boss with on the ship. I do believe there is a boss there, thanks to many of you in the comments. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.